Ugh. Out the way. Ah, here we are. Cheers, guys. All right, let's do this. Plus, I do need to get myself some second pair of glasses. But once again, guys, I do apologize for starting the stream so late. That stupid misordering of the package or a misshipping of the package was a bit embarrassing. A bit embarrassing. I mean, as long as I know I can still get it, I think we're good. I think we're okay. I even talked to my parents, who actually turns out they've had that same problem as well. And they've had that happen to them a couple times as well, and they just told me to do what I need to do, and I'll be doing that. And hopefully, guys, knock on wood, my internet doesn't screw up today. I still don't have any ideas of what was going on until the middle of the day today, where I think I might have figured out what the problem was. I think Chrome was trying to update. Yeah, I think Chrome was trying to update. And then I came to the realization today, like, I don't even use Chrome anymore. I use GOG Galaxy. Or GOG Opera. Oh well, let's go ahead and just continue on. Here we go. This is probably like the 8th time we try to get into this scenario, but something kept happening. Anyways, two identical women seem to fade into view as they move away from the great trees that camouflage them. Their skin is tree bark, rigid and scaly, wreathed in a curling tangle of roots, buds, and blooms. Their hair that hangs beneath the shade of serrated leaves like the drooping branches of the elms above. The pupils of their eyes are encircled by hundreds or even thousands of eccentric rings, as if to mark the accumulated wisdom of millennia.
Turn around, flesh creature. Outsiders are not permitted to approach the elms.
Do you not feel it, sister? Something familiar. An ancient soul, like the other one. Another defiler, no doubt. Let us fell him and be troubled no more. It would pay the debt of his predecessor.
So it would seem, Rhiannon. But we must not hasten to judgment. I see a different motive here. Different questions in these eyes.
What of it, young trespasser? Is it as my sister says? Or are you here to stain this place with foul deeds?
I like option 4. I have forgotten my purpose in the presence of such legendary beauty. Have I begun to hallucinate in double?
Spoken with the transparent eagerness of one whose deformed little stamen has never successfully transferred gametophytes to even the most desperate of pistols, and who wouldn't know a carpal if an herbalist drew him a map.
You must excuse my sister's temper, old one. Trust me when I say that my sister and I have truly heard them all. Fortunately, you are easier to read than my sister. You are here for the man Theos Exarchanon. This is clear to me. The answer is yes, old one. We crossed paths with Theos not long ago, and we can tell you where he went. But I find it curious that anyone would seek him out. Suspicious, even. If we are to help you find him, we would know why.
He crossed me, and I intend to get my revenge.
I like him better now, Sheila.
Indeed. A kindred spirit, it seems. But that's what this is really about, isn't it? You are tied to him. I see it now. You are awakened. Your soul is awake, and something once buried deep now wells to the surface. Past overwhelms present, closes in around you. Your time has nearly reached its end.
I just need to get to Theos.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but Theos cannot give you what you seek. Nor can any man. An awakening cannot be undone, any more than your past can be undone.
What's she mean? I thought Merwald said Aloth's faith is rigid. This is permanent? I'm sorry. We did not come down this road together to be refused a passage by a pair of talking saplings. Dicho, there must be some way. So this has all been for nothing, and I'm going to lose my mind.
The soul is formless without a past to shape it. Did you truly expect to be able to wipe it away?
No, but I had hoped it would be something I could forget. A mercy to be sure, but how can you grant mercy to a soul that has already judged itself guilty?
However, as much as my sister speaks truly that there is no way back from an awakening, there may yet be a way forward. Would you agree, Shiva?
I would. Were the way not so likely to end in death.
Death may be preferable to what lies in store for me.
It may, but not all deaths are alike, and the man you pursue is versed in thousands of them.
The man Theos you must already know by now. You are linked by a common past. Something about it lingers within you, festering, unresolved. What it is I cannot see any more than you. And without that knowledge, your doom is certain. But were you to learn the source of this discord, perhaps it could be put to rest. Though it is equally possible it will trouble you as much now as it did then, and merely speed your condition to its end.
My past comes to me in pieces. How do I unlock the rest?
You might wait for it to come on its own, of course. But when it comes, it will replace your sanity's last breath. Such is the nature of your condition.
Or you could learn it from someone who already knows.
Theos. Would he remember?
It is said the gods made his memory perfect, that he may never forget his charge. If he ever knew, he still does.
Not that he would tell you, of course.
You have followed the right person for the wrong reason, it seems. We see it often beneath the elms. The soul dragging mind and body to unknown places for unfathomable reasons. You may have wandered into Theos's path many times, in many lifetimes, without an awakening to show you why.
The only thing that's certain is you did not find what you sought.
You said you know where he went?
He has gone down beneath the tower to a place older than we, where the people of Engwith once walked. He makes his way to the buried city, sun and shadow.
May he stay down there and rot with the remains of his people.
He may yet. He won't be returning the way he came, that much is certain. He opened a secret path in the tower's base, and saw it destroyed behind him through some vile means.
Is there another way to get to him?
We know of one. On the burial isle, through the court of the penitents, Braeth Yaman. A shortcut, in fact.
Don't be cruel, sister. The way my sister speaks of is not for the faint of heart. A great pit at the center of a forgotten court, where faiths were judged in place of crimes. To most, it is simply a gateway to death. With the help of the gods, it can take you where you want to go.
What do you mean, with the help of the gods?
The pit is said to have been a means of judgment by the gods. Those cast into it are meant to die. It is that way you must pass to reach Sun and Shadow.
Oh.
The court is old. We do not know much for certain, but it would seem only the gods themselves can grant passage.
And what is this court?
No more than a ruin now. It is older than we, a place for the trial of heretics. We were not here to witness it, but at one time there was a group that refused to acknowledge the gods. Neither the first nor the last, of course, but these were numerous and all put on trial for it. Those who did not repent were cast into the pit and imprisoned below. The fall killed them, of course. The prison was not for people but for their souls, and their sentences were eternal. It is said that many of the condemned repented and were permitted by the gods to ascend from the pit, so long as they pledged their service to one of them. But these are old legends.
1 second, chat. Do 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 boop 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 boop. Okay. How would I ever get the gods to help me?
Behind us is Ter Evron, said to pierce the shroud itself and a place of communion with all gods. If ever there was a time for prayer, you have found it.
How do I pray?
Ter Evron is also called the Hall of Stars, and the stars show us the allegiances of the gods. When stars are in conjunction, we know the gods they represent are aligned as well. You should choose a place to pray where you'll be closest to those you want to hear you. If a god stands alone, you should pray to that god. If they band together, you should address them all. Choose your words wisely, for all gods expect proper homage, and none has patience for fools.
So the only way to get through this pit is to pray for help?
Not the only way. Just the only one that doesn't end with your body impaled on jagged rocks.
Who would I pray to?
I would pray first to those gods you like best. I hope for your sake, the feeling is shared.
Was there no other way?
None.
I have other
What
questions.
do you wish to know?
How did you know I was pursuing Theos?
The same way that you are no doubt able to peer into the ether and experience the souls of others. It is something we are born with, some more, some less. A gift common to many creatures of the wilds. You share certain similarities with the man you pursue. For your sake, I pray they are few and of no consequence.
You mentioned that people come to these elms without knowing why. A soul has a will all its own. Its needs and whims are seldom understood, but they follow them all the same.
There is something about this place that reaches beyond our understanding, something like a beacon. The elms have a way of uniting souls that have been seeking one another, with or without their owner's awareness. Sometimes it is for love, sometimes for vengeance, sometimes for peace. Often it is for no reason we will ever know. In your case, let us hope it is for peace.
Or vengeance.
I want to know about the two of you.
There is little to be said about us, for we are bound here, caretakers and defenders of this place. Our journey has been over time, but not distance, measured in observations, but not experiences. We have seen the elms grow tall. We have seen cities built, burned, and built again. The only constant has been the tower, a silent companion through the ages. You can imagine why this recent destruction has stirred my sister so.
If you do nothing else, make that man pay for what he did here.
We will tell you what we can. Before you go, tell me this, old one. I'm curious. If you were to subdue your enemy, What would you do with him? What would give you peace?
Hmm. Um, that's a good question. I won't. Um, what would I do? I would definitely want to make him repent, if anything. I would set him on a better path.
The best path for him is the one that leads to a hungry dragon.
He has had thousands of years to set his mind. I would not be so sure I could change it. All the same, think on this matter. Be assured in your course. In the end, it may mean all the difference, not just to his soul, but to yours. And be warned. Some questions have answers that can never be learned, and it is those that trouble the soul above all others. May you find an answer to yours.
Okay. Okay. So, this ought to be good. And... Ooh, wrong button. I need to take care of something real quick, chat. Do 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 do. Okay. So I better make a save called Pray to the Gods. Oh. Oh, what do you know? Oh. Okay. Pray to the gods. Boom. Let's do this. This ought to be interesting. Oh god, all the loot. All right.
A brothel for the aged.
Before the shrine sits the constellation of a snarling hound, fangs bared, Gallowayne. Nothing happens when you approach Wodika's shrine. Okay, that's Rimmergond. Piercing ring fills your ears as you near Whale's shrine. Okay, that's Barath. That's Helia. A pair of wings sprout from the egg, stretching to either side. Okay. Want something from me as well to earn favor? I'll have to complete the task given to me in the vision. Oh, geez. The Nelgon of Elm's Reach told me that Theos has destroyed the route from... Okay, that requires the aid of the gods. I mean, I quick saved, so I could start. Praetor Imgron. Kneel before the shrine and prepare to recite the ritual words. Of the Beast of Winter. This time the cold emanating from the shrine is unmistakable. A thin frost has formed upon the edges. Yeah, actually, we'll go to this one. We'll go to Helia. Oh god. Oh god, who the hell? Oh dear. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so the stars of our constellation seem to glitter all the brighter. Darn it. Okay, this is Helia. Oh god, who is Helia? Oh, this is where all those... Okay, maybe those books tell me something. Maybe those books that I got. Let's see. No. Oh god. Midwest memories. The goddess. Okay, that's about goddess. This is the Book of the Hunt. Okay, this is Gallowayne. Okay, here's Hylia. The bird I dreamt my mother became my... Survival begins with strength from within. Your words seem to fade one's voice as if they were cast into a vast emptiness. The heart grows deathly still and silent, and then the ground starts to tremble beneath your feet. Nope. Okay, looks like I gotta find the proper words. Oh dear. This is not good at all.
Magnificent.
Right? Castle of the Stars. A pair of wings sprout from the egg, stretching out to either side. Struggle is our fundamental nature? Ugh. Well, this is great so far. This is turning out great. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh god. I'm gonna read that book again. Where was it? Here? No. Here, Midwife's Memories. Okay, so... Oh. Okay, the goddess of sky, maternity, creativity, birds, song, invention, language, and the arts. Not known to take particular physical form, but thought to be present in birds of all kinds. Okay, and then we also have Rimgon, god of entropy, cold, winter, bad luck, famine, and natural disasters. Ooh. And we also have Barath, god of death, cycles, doorways. Okay, I'm guessing the Okay. Okay.
I've never seen anything like this. Almost beats the Southern Lights.
Almost, does it? Anyways. Okay, Pride of Hylia. I sing of the ocean's sorrow. Oh! Nope. Oh, that would be it. I really thought that would be it. Nope, apparently not. Oh boy. Fun. Well, did I try this one already? Live Every Note of Life song? Oh, here we are. Your words seem to ring in the air, your voice rendered melodic and lilting by some unseen art. You shut your eyes to pray. As you wait in the darkness, the world around you changes. You feel sunlight bright and warm on your face. A light breeze carries music to your ears. As vivid as these sensations feel, you somehow know they are not real. You look around and find yourself standing in an open-air temple built on a mountain summit. It's filled with elves, orlins, and assorted other kith. Ringing the entire scene is a fringe of trees. Their verdant branches filled with birds of all different colors, shapes, and sizes. The Ron Spits. A paradise for those who would waste their lives exploring the meaningless while corrupting the meaning of the world. Well, to set these trees ablaze, Watcher. Okay, angry Jesus. Enough. Anyways, everyone is singularly absorbed in a particular pursuit. An Orlan sits with a canvas, a paintbrush in his hand, and jars of green, blue, and yellow pigment at his feet. An elf and an Amawan standing to the side are locked in conversation, and their expressions dancing with delight. Still, others scribble stanzas of poetry or crude sketches of sheafs of paper, losing themselves in the delicate. Uh, what? Minota Minotiae? What? Oh, I mean, what? Okay, whatever. Whatever that says. Of lines and syllables. You'll feel the breeze again, and two elves bask in the sunlight shiver. The largest group gathers in the middle of the temple. They sing a lush, chaotic harmony composed of several complementary melodies. You know what? I think I like this place because it deals with a lot of song, and I myself am a bit of a songbird. Others drift toward the singers in ones and twos as if buffeted by a gust of wind or a phrase of the song. A ripple passes through the trees. You think it's the wind, but the chirping changes to screeching. Hundreds of birds take to the skies, all headed in one direction. Away. Pagani raises her bow. Something must be coming. The devotees glance at the trees, just barely distracted by their activities, but the wind picks up, scattering their pages of poetry and art and ripping the songs from their lips. They look skyward, and you follow their gaze. A dark shape blots out the sun. You can't tell what it is, but as it unfolds and expands, it seems to fill the sky. The wind roars over the summit. That explains the birds. Before you can flee, a shadow falls over the temple. It begins as a stain in the corner and spreads, blotting out the flagstones. It reaches the nearest kith, a black-furred Orlin. Their darkness swallows her, leaving only a puff of smoke in her place. The two elves that you saw earlier, a man and a woman, flee. You get a brief image of them huddling in the shadow of a mountain. They seem to see you too, and they reach out, calling silently after you. The others, however, seem frozen. As the shadow advances, they likewise vanish one by one. The driving gale scatters through ashes and the charred remains of their creation. You look up again at the source of the shadow, but the eclipsed sun forms a blinding corona around the thing. You can't make out any details. You can, however, feel heat. Restore my temple. You look down and find yourself standing next to Hylia's shrine in Tir Evron. Your pulse still races and your skin is damp with sweat from your strange encounter. Nest above the clouds. In the mountains above... Ooh. Okay. Well, we got that one. Actually, I should probably consult the stars.